Hello, my friends. Welcome back. It is Saturday, November 26, 2022. I'm the Drunk Poker. Tis beer time. I am on the mend, feeling much better today. Every day is a gift, isn't it? It really is. So, the other day, I was at the LCBO the other day. And I saw this beer and I thought, I haven't had that in a while, I think. And I looked back and it's been like 4 years since we've had this. So I thought, let's pick it up and then revisit it because it seems like a thing to do and I dig their beers. From our pals, Craft Brand Co. comes the Omnipollo Zodiak Strong IPA, 6.2%. Pretty fresh, I believe. It's like Octoberish, Septemberish. Yeah, I'm all good with that. I don't know. I remember liking it. I dig the can. I think the artwork's. The other one from these guys that I really, really dig is Nebuchadnezzar. It's a double IPA, Imperial IPA. Do you think Imperial IPA sounds better than double IPA? I feel like it does. But anyways, so I think I dug this beer like 4 years ago, and I thought, well, the point is, like, sometimes we'll talk about a beer every year. Again, from Sweden. I believe they kind of travel the world brewing. Now they have their own brewery in the Sweden's there. So figured, with the Boreas Solming passing away. Now, most you'll know I'm a Leaf fan. Of course, I've been a Leaf fan my whole life, thanks to my father's father, my papa, as I like to call him, Al Arsenal there. He's a hard-working man, and he loved his Leafs. And I remember him saying to me, they'll win a cup before I die. And now I'm starting to think to myself, they may not win one before I die. And that's, what? So, but anyways, what he gave me with the love of the Leafs is the belief that, yes, next year we can do this. You never give up hope in your team. And I fell in love with Boreas Solming as a young man. So, long story short, Boreas passed away from ALS this week. And we'll give him a salute today because, he taught me to love hockey. He was tough as nails, this guy. Talented. And he blazed the path for all the Swedish players you see in the NHL now. So, cheers to Boreas Solming, to the Leafs, to my papa. Let's have some beer from Sweden, made right here in Canada. All right, cheers. And then you tell I'm really getting better is that wave of citrus just hit my nose as I was taking a sip, and I'm like, oh, this is a good one. Remember, so it is a bit of a hazy IPA. Now, I would not call it New England style because that would be a misnomer. It is very nice and pithy bitterness, the touch of the dank. A lot of pith, though. A lot of pineapple, grapefruit, some peach in there, a dank earthy pine from the Simcoe. The Simcoe in there. I didn't know that. See, and I think when I had it, I probably didn't know what my favorite hop was. But for me, that's a nice IPA, damn it. That's good. It kind of bridges the gap between that bold bitterness that you're used to in a West Coast IPA and sort of that more juicy tropicalness that you want in that East Coast. It's trying to find that middle ground. I think it does it very well. The body is not too heavy or creamy, but it does have a little bit more heft than, say, your average. I said, why'd you buy 2 cans? Like, well, I thought I remembered I liked it. Then I checked my Untappd from 2017, which is when I first had it, and I gave it a 4. And I was much more discerning back then. Now I'm just like, I just toss out 5s like it's madness because I just like beer a lot, man. And I'm like, okay, so I'm going to get 2. Plus, then I can have bigger sips when I'm talking to you guys. I'm going to watch the Leafs. They're already up 1-0. Marner already scored. This is fantastic. It's a great night. But, yeah, so I think, we take a lot from the people who came before us. If you're lucky enough, like I was, to have, I had 4 grandparents for a lot of my life. I even had a great-grandmother at one point. And I think if you're lucky enough to take parts of them and you carry it with you for the rest of your life, they're never really gone because there's a little part goes with you. So that's why I hope these videos carry me long after I'm gone. Because, I haven't got no kids or nothing. I'm not imparting nothing to nobody, but you should probably drink some beers. And there you go. That's my wisdom to you, is get a couple true beers in you, right? Also, be nice, don't be yourself. That's from my dad. Right? And then, my grandpa would say, well, you're going over Fool's Hill. That's when you're doing something stupid, right? But then you get on the other side, and it's all downhill from there, right? You used to say, you come in and you say, oh, my friend got a haircut. My grandpa would say, I know a guy got a haircut once. He's dead now. Not that the haircut had anything to do with it. Let me tell you something. My papa, man, if he didn't call you asshole, because he did it in an endearing way. Right? And he'd be like, how's it going, asshole? And if he didn't call you that, he felt like he didn't love you. But the men love Christmas. Man, do these men love Christmas. Anyways, I'm wandering. Tonight's first beer. Feeling a little emotional today. It's been just one of those days. So be nice to the ones you love. The ones you love. All right? And take care of yourselves, my friends. Cheers to those who've gone before us. Let's carry their memories. And may it be a blessing. Cheers. So they say you don't die until that last person who remembers you forgets you. So be fucking memorable.